Baseball is the perfect metaphor for life, man. One moment you're happy, the next you're upset, then you want to end it all, then you want to live forever. I mean, oh my god. Yankees Guardians, the Yankees look like they have full control of this series, and I mean, it's pretty clear why that was the case heading into Game 3. You got pop-ups being dropped, the right fielder forgetting how to pick up a baseball, and the Yankees just simply looking like the better team. Yeah, Cleveland hurt themselves a bit, but sometimes it's as simple as that, as the Yankees doing what they need to do, which is something they haven't been able to do in the ALCS in 15 years. Aaron Judge finally went deep in the playoffs. Everything's looking up Yankees heading into Cleveland, and naturally sometimes with the series shifting cities, the Guardians might get some of that momentum in life that was completely absent in New York, and after the Yankees stayed on top by jumping ahead 1-0, the Guardians would soon answer with a 2-run shot off the bat of Kyle Manzardo, a rookie who only played 53 games this season. And Cleveland starter Matthew Boyd, who's been nails this postseason for Cleveland, stayed that way. 5 innings just allowing that 1 run, and after that it was the bullpen's turn to finish things off. And good thing for the Guardians, they happen to have the best bullpen in baseball. So in comes Cade Smith for the 6th inning, someone who was lights out this year, 1-2-3 inning. Cleveland then tacks on another run for insurance, then the lefty, Tim Herron, another lights-out arm this year, shutout 7th. Now Hunter Gaddis for the 8th, another elite arm, strikeout, see ya. Now Gleyber Torres with a harmless grounder to second. Cleveland's 4 outs away from getting back into this series. Gaddis wanted nothing to do with Juan Soto, who walks on 4 straight pitches, so just to be safe, in comes the best closer in baseball to lock this down. So you have filthy arm after filthy arm coming in to keep the Yankees offense quiet, and they've yet to see the best. And this is where we get into why baseball is the definition of how life works. No matter who you are or what you have, nobody is immune to getting humbled. And in the case of who this is, it's Emmanuel Clase. And what he has is a 101 plus mile an hour cutter. During the regular season, Clase had a 0.61 ERA in 74 1/3 innings. He allowed just 5 earned runs all year long and 2 home runs. In 74 1/3 innings over the course of 6 months, he was taken deep just 2 times. Now, it's not like he's been flawless in the playoffs, though, as he gave up a 3-run homer in Game 2 of the last series to Kerry Carpenter, going on to strike him out in Game 5 as they won that series. So he did kind of redeem himself. Anyway, move on to now. So up comes Aaron Judge with 2 outs, and Clase immediately gets ahead 0-2. Ball way outside, Judge doesn't bite. This guy's flashing everyone for whatever reason. Gotta love male privilege in this situation though, as things would look a little different for this individual if he were a woman. But either way, it was bad luck for the Guardians. Clase goes back to the cutter for the 4th straight time, and Judge lines it out and over the wall for a 2-run homer, tying the game. Just like that. Out of seemingly nowhere, the game is tied. What the hell just happened? And then comes Giancarlo Stanton to work a 7-pitch at-bat, just fouling pitches off until he gets a hold of a slider out to the deepest part of the ballpark. Home run. Yankees have the lead. Let me remind you, 2 home runs. Just 2 home runs in 74 1/3 innings over the course of 6 months. A Judge and a Stanton later, he's now matched that amount in just 2 hitters. And it's pretty clear what's happening now. This game is done. Cleveland gets a couple of guys on before Luke Weaver comes in to go and try and achieve what Clase couldn't. A 4-out save, and immediately gets further than Clase, getting David Fry to fail on holding a swing on an outside fastball, inning over. Now it unravels more. Leadoff walk, you're asking for trouble if you're Cleveland, and that's what they got. Despite getting Anthony Volpe hung up on a pickle, they screw it up. Ball comes loose. It's 2nd and 3rd now, nobody out. Yankees end up adding another run out of it, which, hey, it could have been worse, but either way, Cleveland's still screwed up and the Yankees are in great shape. Jose Ramirez smacks one that eats up Rizzo to lead off the inning and get on first, but if you thought this was the beginning of any sort of rally, Josh Naylor immediately hits a grounder right at Weaver, double play, rally killer. 1 out away from a wild win, and Weaver immediately gets ahead 0-2. 1 strike away. The meltdown in Cleveland is almost complete, just pure heartbreak as this guy's praying. Thomas works a full count and sends one at the tippity top of the wall in left center for a double, keeping the game alive. You got this voodoo thing now. Cleveland is just trying anything they can to get good magic on their side, holding on by a thread, and up comes Jhonkensy Noel, and he hadn't done shit this October, but this guy has popped. And what he has or hasn't done up until this point does not matter. He gets a hold of one, they go very far. And lo and behold, the second pitch that leaves Weaver's hand, a changeup, is sent soaring into the bleachers to tie the game. What the actual hell is going on? It honestly didn't feel real when this happened. I felt like I was in some alternate reality. Who says prayers don't work? Or the voodoo stuff? Or hey, maybe the flasher was right all along. And look at this badass bat drop. Just straight pummeled. Rajai Davis is somewhere smiling. And just like when Judge turned the tides and made things look like the Yankees were going to take over, only for Stanton to follow up, and all the momentum was on their side, the same feeling was had here, but now flipped. Cleveland, out of nowhere, practically dead into the night, injects themselves with that green stuff from the Batman, gets up and goes nuts. Yankees get a couple guys on but do nothing with it. Judge strikes out. A crazy play on both ends, gets him out at first. Volpe strikes out to end it. In comes Clay Holmes to try and keep the game tied as all of New York collectively goes,
I'm in danger!
Bo Naylor wastes zero time getting on base, ends up all the way on third, and up comes David Fry. Last we saw him, he was swinging at a fastball about 10 feet outside the zone. This time, bro saw what Noel did and says, I want to do that too. So he did it too. Basically the exact same thing. No doubt, 2-run bomb into the bleachers, but this time to end it, and he also shows off a badass bat drop. See you later, good night. Aaron Judge is hoodwinked, Aaron Boone is bamboozled. The entire Yankees team and their fans realize they've been led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived, and I still don't fully understand what just happened in this game. Some of the most bipolar ass shit I've ever seen. Do I want to win? No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Screw you. We win. What in God's name is going on? You know what? Maybe the Flasher was out here playing chess all along, while my dumbass was locked in on checkers. It was good luck all along. Cleveland wins one of the craziest games of all time. Like, of all time. Let me know your thoughts and thank you for watching.